This is for you.
Until the battery.
People that are not here. Okay, so is everyone in the sanctuary? It's supposed to be the sanctuary, huh?
We're just getting something.
I was closing the door. Okay, thank you. Oh, wait. All right, let's bow our heads. Everyone inside, right? Okay. Dear Lord God, thank you for this morning. Oh God, thank you for gathering us here. Lord, thank you for your love. Lord, I pray that you just be with us this morning, oh God, as we tend to your sheep, oh God. And Lord, I pray that you just continue, Lord, to fill us up with your love. And we open right now, oh God, and as we meet, Lord, for your ministry and your work. Just in my prayer. Amen. Okay, so we're gathered here today. This is our first meeting of the year. I think we had like 2 meetings. Last year we had 1 meeting as well. We will work on that this year as we're going to move forward. So, just right now, I want you guys to look at everyone around the room, people around you, and say, "I'm glad you're here." And then just look at yourself and say, "I'm glad I'm here." Are you guys glad you're here? All right, thank you, Lord. So today, I know that we haven't really met since last year. So we, when I say we, I meant me and the worship leaders, Eunice, Mayan, and Penn, met up the other night along with Hope, Priya Hope, and Angie, and we had a core group meeting, a worship core group meeting, and we talked about where we are as a ministry and what we can improve on and where we can go. So it's like a state of the union, but state of the ministry. So at this state, I mean, right now, we're still here together. We have some new, not members, but new additions to our team. Like you're right. Welcome. Who else? I heard you. That's insane. I'm just kidding. So yeah, you're right. Thank you so much. There's people that are not here, but that's okay. God placed whoever is here for this time and for this reason. Even though we want everyone to be here, due to the size. Oh, you're right there. So you're gonna see this anyway. Due to the size of or it's being recorded. You guys are being recorded with your permission. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So we're here for a reason, and yeah. So the first things we have to address is worship ministry, worship team. You know why we're here. We're here for a reason, and we're all, even the sound guys are here. You guys are part of the worship team, okay? Josh and everyone. So, what we can do this year, we're looking at moving forward, right? That's our theme, breakthrough. So we met and we talked about how can we break through, or how can we move forward as a team. I believe that's 2 parts. I mean, there's many parts, but 2 main things, 2 reasons why we do this. Or 2 reasons why we can meet or do events together as a team. Because we don't really meet or see each other unless we're scheduled. So it's hard to bring everyone together because a lot of us are in other ministries, or if we only see each other because that's the only Sunday we're scheduled, or that's the only Sunday we're going to be here at church. So it's hard. So we're going to change that this year. Amen. We're gonna start doing activities that will help us bond as a team, and also help us to help us mature. Because just because you can sing, just because you know something about the bass or you know something about an instrument, doesn't mean that that you're qualified, to be in this team. The only thing that qualifies here is you have to be willing and able. Okay? So if you're willing, and I'm sure that I don't think there's any problem here with anyone's hearts. I believe that we're all here because we want to serve God, and this is our expression of our faith. This is our expression of our worship, in how we sing, how we play our instruments. So, but then also we have to be willing and able. So the able part is the talents. So we're gonna explore that this year. We're gonna do things that will enhance us as a team together, our camaraderie, our relationships, and also enhance our skills. So, with that said, that's just the intro. But you don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything. I think it ties in with the love. Just this is what I'm saying.
I guess, well, first and foremost, we want to say that we're very blessed by your servanthood and your commitment to not just this team, but to God. It's not easy coming here after a full week of work. Most of us are tired on a Friday night, but we push through because we want to give God the best of us. And I see that in everyone, and we try and stuff like that. But, since we're moving forward, like we said, we still have room for improvement. There's never going to be a time where we know everything already. You can be the most talented person, but there are still things that we can learn. There's still new things that we can adjust, or new techniques or new things to explore. So, because in ministry, it's not about where you peak. We don't have, God is unlimited. We serve an unlimited God. So we're always constantly going to be learning. We're always constantly going to be better. And that's what we want, because we want to give God our best. So in moving forward, we have to be able to be teachable, and we have to be able to cooperate with learning, like actually retaining the things that we're about to learn, and actually going through, because this is a huge group of people with different types of talents, different types of personalities, but we're all serving one God. So and as much as we admire everyone's commitment, there's another level that we can work on. Like we said, I don't think anything is wrong with anybody's hearts here, but we can always improve. There's always room for improvement when it comes to our technical stuff. So that's just what I want to say.
So we'll just go over some things that the first one is we're gonna start having worship nights. Yay! We have dates set. If you if you can go. If you can't, then next time. But then, if you can go, please go. It's gonna allow. I know that we worship here on Sundays and we have no groups, but we rarely, if anything, just as a team come together and worship. And that's something that we're gonna be doing now. Okay, so we don't have to be a full band. You just have a guitar or a keyboard, and we're just gonna sing. So it's free flow. So if you have your calendars, you can note down the dates. The first worship night, it's going to be on April 27th. That's a Saturday. There's no time yet, but probably evening time, 6 o'clock. We have church next day, so we're not going to be too late. So that's the first one. And then after that, there's nothing weird.
Wait, what time?
Yeah, but I'm saying the worship nights first. Just worship nights.
Because we have the March 17th.
Yeah. So, well, no, I'm saying just the official like worship name. It's the 27th. April 27th, right? Okay. But before that, we're gonna have. You know how most of us here are gonna be at the YG camp on the 15th, 17th of March. So we're gonna have a worship night there too. But that's mostly just the YG. On March 30th, this is for everyone too. We're gonna start doing workshops to help us improve our craft, improve our talents. Again, like I said, there's always room for improvement. This includes the sound guys too. I want to have a separate workshop for you guys. So it's gonna be two parts: the vocalists and the instrumentalists. So that's scheduled on March 30th. It's a Saturday as well. There's no time yet, but I want to see when everyone is available. So,
Who are things that they need to work on their craft? Raise your hand.
Yeah.
Everybody. Okay. So, can you guys give us a time that you think would be best for everybody?
For March 30th?
Yeah, March 30th. Just throw out numbers or times.
Probably like
Morning?
later in the morning. We have engagement photos that day. Yeah. But I mean, we can tell her like an earlier or a later, whatever you guys decide. We don't have a time yet.
6 a.m. Perfect.
Huh?
6 a.m.
You guys want mid-morning, morning,
Afternoon.
afternoon,
What time
or
is your engagement?
Wala pang time.
oh, you're
How
gonna work
long
around?
is the shoot? Because it's only 2 hours usually, right?
Yeah, it's only like an hour, probably an hour and a half.
So,
Hopefully
you'll
it'll
be
just
all
be
dressed up
around.
and then come to the workshop.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah, like I think man said, it's not mandatory. You don't have to come here, but you know, it's something to improve our craft too. If you all just raise your hand saying we want to improve ourselves, so that's an outlet. That's a resource. We want to provide. We help each other out. Singers help singers out, and instrumentals help other band members out. But this is going to give us the opportunity to actually just come together and work on our craft. So, craft, is it? Craft. That's the first one. So we're gonna be split. We're gonna try to do the same day because I know we have transportation issues. So we're gonna be split. The band will be here obviously, and then the singers, you guys can be in the back with just a guitar, acoustic guitar, or in the kids' room if you want. Well, maybe not. But we'll be split, so that's the thing. And then, so for unity, that's for unity and bonding, because we're gonna get to know more about each other. And then nextly, someone mentioned, why don't we do special numbers? Or like, why don't we do more special numbers, right? So. It's not that we're not letting you guys, it's just that we're the ones that we say, oh, let us know. So just people haven't been letting us know. So if you want to do one, you just have to let us know, basically. Unless you want us to assign you.
You want us to start assigning you guys?
You guys want to start assigning you
Or
guys?
special number?
Or
This little game question. Like, hey, Vanya, you're doing special number next week.
yeah, or you let us know when you're ready with the song.
Also,
Or you could assign during
assign.
during when we're gonna be like assigned.
Oh yeah, that's
for
good.
that
But
Sunday.
yeah.
another thing is that we've been having problems with, or people have vocalized, is like, a lot of the language that's spoken with us is, we should do this song. And then the thing is, us leaders, we don't know if that's a legit suggestion.
Or just like talking.
Yeah, or like talking, we should do, so if you really want us to, again, moving forward, diba? You want to enhance, and God is unlimited, so we want to build our repertoire. So in order to do that, if you really want to do a song, then make it happen like Kuya Tito Manny makes it happen when he wants to do a song. He takes that initiative to do it. So I'm sorry. I know some of you are like, how come we never did this song? Or how come I suggested it like a year ago? I suggested this like a year ago. But then the thing is we don't know, are you serious? Or are you just saying it?
So we're gonna be more organized.
Yeah, more organized.
Okay? So I thought of I had an idea of where we should have a list outside or something, and then if you have any suggestions, you write it down. But then I don't know. I think I'm gonna do that.
Are you gonna volunteer other people to sing? Let's do this song, but Penn sing it like that. Let's do this song, but this person sing it. It's not just about the song. We have to think about who's gonna lead it, who are the instrumentalists that are gonna play it, and all that stuff. So again, us as leaders, we're sorry if you feel like we're not taking your suggestions seriously. It's not that. It's just that there's a miscommunication. You know.
All have better communication.
Plus, it also should consider if it's a corporate worship song or for special number, because some of the songs that we might want to sing is not appropriate to sing in a corporate setup. So it could just be a special number.
Right. It is for both corporate or just a special number that you want to sing yourself.
Personal
To God. Right. So everything is open to God. Everything is open to the special number. It can
So
be
just don't feel bad that I did a special number. I thought that all new songs that will be included in the lineup should be sung first and the special number. How come my song is not played in the we should not be thinking about that.
Yeah, each song is unique and depends on what kind of song it is too.
We're not singing my song.
Because we cater our lineup, our worship to how our congregation, we cater it so that we're able to worship. Because that's the point, that we're leading people into worship. We're not just trying to show off or sound good here. Even though we do sound good, that's secondary to how, so, for example, if Kuya Hope wants to play guitar and sing a song, okay, go ahead.
Okay.
If Tiara wants to sing a song and just play keyboard, you don't need a full band all the time. If it's just a special number, it's your special offering to God.
And that's what we're doing during the offering.
Yeah, if one of these boys want to play ukulele and start and sing a song, then go ahead, But it's worship for God. Huh? If you want to rap for Jesus, go ahead.
Yo. Sorry.
Maybe just not dancing. We're not really dancing. That's for the kids.
Why not? Dancing.
In
We
terms of
don't
dance,
have room for dancing.
No,
Just
that's
kidding.
no dancing. That's not us.
let's just keep it to the kids.
Shout for joy.
Let's not put it to
Okay, so there we go. Okay. Coming back. So that's all the stuff that we can look forward to this year. All right, so that we can get to know more about each other, and we can we can bond. That's our bonding. But then technical side, we have to improve. Let's improve on our craft. Now we have to improve our other side. This is going to be the business portion of the meeting. We have to talk about areas we can improve on. I think number one is punctuality. That goes for everyone, even myself. So, like today, everyone did pretty well.
Yeah.
Coming at 8:30. We're supposed to come at 8.
It's okay, we got that.
Not everyone, but a lot of people. So when we say 8, please be here by 8. We're not kids anymore. We're all adults, and I believe we're all maturing and we're all matured. So don't get offended, please. I'm not trying to offend anyone. This is, just because we have to respect each other's time as well. I want to thank the desk. She's always here on time. Always.
and never fails.
Friday,
without
Sunday,
fail.
always on time. So I want to give her thank you.
Wow.
And yay, give her a clap. But then if you're gonna be late, which is normal, we live in LA, please let us know. Or if you can't be at practice, or if you can't, just let us know. But not like the day of, please, or like there was practice at 7:30. I got a text saying at 6 p.m. that day, sorry, I can't come to practice. And I'm like, okay, I can't say why not, So it's like, please just.
Unless it's like an emergency, obviously.
Yeah, unless it's an emergency. If you already know ahead of time that you're not going to be there, that's okay. We're not like military where you have to be there, but just let us know just so we're aware and then we can adjust. Again, we're all the one body, and if one is missing, it's not the same. Like on Friday, the bass was missing, but we still worked there because we already knew he wasn't going to be there. So that we're prepared to not have that. But sometimes we don't know if you're not coming or not, and I don't think that's okay. We have to get rid of that too. Where is he coming, or like do I have to always have to remind this person or this guy? And I think that's one thing we can improve as a team this year. We will still be give reminders, but don't rely on those reminders. You can remind yourself. If you need to set an alarm, set an alarm or send a reminder. But that's something. Punctuality. We're still going with if one is missing, we'll be here at 8, and then if not, then 8:30. But usually we're here at 8. So please be here by 8. Like be here in the sanctuary by 8 on Sundays or 8:30. We're gonna start with or without you.
That's what we're gonna start.
We're gonna start to do that. Like today. Oh, this goes for the sound guys too. Please be here by 8 or whatever time it's called time, or even before.
Actually, the sound guys I think have a greater responsibility because you guys will be here earlier than us.
Yeah.
Please.
Or at least be on the same time so that while the instrumentals are setting up, you're setting up too. So thank you for usually being on time. Yeah. And I know stuff happens. We can improve. So that's one thing with the practices. Also coming prepared to practice. When I say that the worship leaders will try their very best into posting the lineup the latest Tuesday night. So that it gives the latest Tuesday night. So that it gives us enough time to actually listen and learn the songs. Unless it's a new song that we've never done before, but usually the songs that we do are familiar, at least. At least it's not like a brand new song. Usually we do that special number. But then when that happens, we let you guys know anyway. Hey, we're doing this special number. So we will do our very best.
So upon reflection, we as worship, we're all worship leaders, but we as the ones who like me and Pen or even Kuripao, we can't expect you guys to know the song if we post it like on a Thursday night, right? It's unfair for us to expect that you guys know or learned it if we posted it late, right? That's fair. So again, with moving forward, we're gonna improve on our part, mostly me, to make sure it's up by latest Tuesday night. Because then we can hold each other accountable. Like if I posted the lineup on Thursday night and Friday night comes around and everyone's kind of unfamiliar, I have no right to be like, hey, how come you guys didn't learn the song? Like, and then you guys can say, well, you didn't post it. Like we have to hold each other accountable for the responsibilities we have in the ministry. So we're gonna make sure we're doing our part in it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So when the lineup is posted, it was suggested that we start reviewing our own videos. You guys know we have our videos, right, posted on YouTube of our services. Because sometimes, for example, Penn will lead a song, and then when we do it again at the man, we'll lead that song. So it won't be the exact same, but there will be a main structure of it. So we can actually review our service and how we play it, or what did we do last time. Because there's a lot of times where I noticed, oh yeah, we did this last time, I think, or we did it this way, I think. We have a lot of resources. We have the videos. Shout out to Q-Hope and the media for recording it. And right now it's recording. So later we will be reviewing this to see how we can improve actually meeting with you guys. So that's one thing. We can still post the links to the actual. You can just YouTube any song now, or search on Spotify. If you're not sure which version, ask. Ask, and we will answer you. So if you're not sure, just ask, and then we will let you know. For the actual being up here and worshiping or playing or singing, we'll go more in depth at the workshops. The workshops will be a tool so that you know what is so that we're aware, so that we're more aware. We're gonna cover things like what's expected if you are a singer on this ministry, what's expected if you're a guitarist, what's expected if you're a bassist, all the instruments. So we're gonna cover that during the workshop. So again, that's something that we can use to improve ourselves. So I won't go that in depth during this meeting because then, that's where we're gonna have the workshops. You guys already wrote down the date, right? March 30th. Okay. Punctuality, we covered that. Lineup posting. What else? That's all technical stuff. Yeah, a little. Yeah, that's about it. That's the main topic. So right now is open forum. If you guys have any suggestions, comments, concerns, violent reactions, now is the time to speak. So
another thing for rehearsals, what we're gonna try to do moving forward is, especially for the slow songs, we're gonna run through the songs one time with the whole band, and then we're gonna allot a time for the vocals and the piano to just sing like they would normally sing it with the whole band. So then we could also hear ourselves properly and know our parts well. Because sometimes when you're just singing with the whole band, you can't really hear yourself, right? So at least you are familiar with your voice, hearing your voice loud. So expect that on Friday rehearsal, though we are so tired and we want to just sleep and just rest, we are gonna have this time, probably an extra 4 minutes of your time, to just really work on the vocals. We'll a little bit prolong our rehearsals because of this.
And shout out to the team earlier because we couldn't really hear the blessing.
Oh, you could?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Friday we actually did that.
But someone's really just joking. Binawi. That's very good.
Also, actually, at the end, spoke up the other day. She said that vocals-wise, there needs to be constructive criticism because, there needs to be, right? Because we're dealing with an issue where it's not just God's ears. Yes, God is pleased with our worship, but other people can hear us too. So, yeah. Even the leaders, please, if you think the leader is off, actually the other week, the last time Atamian was leading, I was backing up for her, and my harmony, I listened to it, my harmony was so off, and I didn't know because No one told me. So it'd be nice, even the leaders, if we can have your feedback on like, hey, you know,
Does it sound okay?
can we work on this again?
And then again, when we talked about pointing out corrections, it's a very delicate subject
Yeah.
because you may get offended.
Yeah.
But know that in this team, our intentions is not to offend you, but to love you with criticism. Okay,
To
so
speak the truth.
Yeah, through the years, I've tried to learn how to say things with love. 'Cause sometimes my voice can be very blunt. But thank God, you know, I think you guys know I don't mean to offend. Sometimes my voice is big, but that's just my voice. And, you know, that's just how I speak. That's just how I speak. I'm not trying to, like, put you down or embarrass you, but this is just to better ourselves. You know, if I don't hear something, if I hear something that's not right, I'll let you know. Because, again, like Eunice said, God looks at our heart, but people that we're trying to lead into worship use their ears and they hear us. So there's two sides. Okay, there's the technical and spiritual side. So if I sound bad or if I'm slowing down,